Don't you worry, don't you cry. I can promise it gets better in time. Keep your head up, keep your shine. Hold my hand up, it gets better in time.
Y'all, your girl is officially 30. Hi guys, I'm Ree. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, baby, hit the subscribe button because you're gonna want to stay. If you're returning, hey besties, it's so good, so good to see y'all again. The Lord has blessed me with 30 years. Today is my first full official day of being 30 because let me tell you, I was born at 8:25 in the morning, somewhere between 8:15 and 8:25 in the morning. It has now been officially a full 24 hours because it's like 12:20 right now. Okay, I don't actually have a lot of time because the girls are outside, they're waiting to pick me up, so I need to go put my stuff in my car. But when I tell you my girls really love me, like Janelle and Dakota really did their big one for my birthday, and I'm not gonna talk about it right now because I'll start crying and I just beat this face. But when I tell y'all, they gave me the works, okay, the works. I'm just gonna show you really quickly, mainly because I can't take all these balloons with me, but they have all these balloons up here. I'm taking those 30 balloons, so they're gonna sit at my house. This one also says happy birthday. They had my room all decked out. They had all my favorite snacks. They took me out to dinner last night. They have a special place in my heart. So we're about to go meet them, so I need to go take my stuff to my car, and then I guess I actually need to move my car. I'll figure that out. But I just want to jump on here and say hey, because this is the first time I'm talking to you guys as a 30-year-old woman, so hello. You guys, come sit down and chat with me about my new favorite perfume. Have you guys just ever associated a particular smell with particular moments or times in your lives? Like times when like life was just good, easy. Well, let me tell you, okay? Come here. I think I have found the scent that is gonna be my signature. Like this is really going to be a perfume that I wear every single day. Like everybody just prepare to be sick of me, okay? Prepare to be sick of me because this is probably the scent I feel really embodies who I am as a person, okay? You guys know that I've been really intentional about my journey to becoming a scent girly, and with the help of Scentbird, I've been able to try and test out different fragrances, top notes that I might not normally go for or think work together, and Scentbird has just given me a risk-free way to try these scents without committing to an entire full bottle. So thank you so much to Scentbird for sponsoring this portion of today's video and also just helping your girl smell like a snack, because when I tell you this perfume has me smelling like a snack, okay? I'm a snack on legs. So really quickly, I'm just gonna tell you the scents and then I'm gonna talk to you about who Scentbird is. And you're gonna wanna stick around for this because Scentbird has literally changed the game when it comes to finding female or male scents, because fellas, they did not forget about you either. They sent me over 4 scents, but the scent that I gotta tell y'all about, when I tell you, if you gather nothing else from this video, it's that you need to go get this scent, and I mean it. Lately, I have been wearing the Scentbird Strawberry Shortcake scent, and I am hooked. Also, I feel like my mouth just started drooling. Whoa. I've been getting compliments about this scent like never before. And honestly, I've never actually realized or understood my deep desire to walk into a room and turn heads just off of my scent. Honestly, I feel like the best compliment that you could ever give me is that you smell good. I do not play about my scent at all. This scent reminds me of my favorite, if you know, you know. My favorite candle, which is a strawberry pound cake. Like, you know the vibes. It smells just like that. It's, oh my gosh, it's almost intoxicating. This fragrance has top notes of strawberry jam, whipped cream, wild strawberries, bergamot zest, and vanilla shortcake. I mean, all of the individual top notes themselves are divine, but together, Scentbird really delivered with this scent. Do you guys remember the iconic scented dolls, the strawberry shortcake dolls? This scent has truly unlocked a childhood memory that like was so deep in my memory. It's like, oh my gosh, I almost feel nostalgic every single time I put it on because it's like, wow. Remember when life was easy? So if you're looking for just a little bit of an escape there, you wanna go back to your childhood? Get this scent. They also sent me the Deck of Scarlet I'm Expensive scent, and actually, you really smell expensive. The top notes on this are vanilla, pistachio, cocoa, creamy amber, and sandalwood. This scent right here gives grown and sexy. This is a very sultry scent. It gives date night. Next up is the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods, which has also been a favorite of mine because y'all know, vanilla to me, like that smells like dessert, and you guys know that I am very much a vanilla girly. If you're into your gourmands, this is a must-have because it has top notes of vanilla, amber, caramel, rose, and pear. And that pear, when I tell you, it just balances everything out. It's still very sweet, but that pear gives just the right amount of fruitiness. And this last scent that they sent me, okay, this one right here made me a little bit stressed because I do not like citrus, specifically oranges. I don't like the fruit. I can't eat it. I don't like the smell. So when they sent me over Fugazi's Orange Crush, I was a little bit like, on the fence. But when I tell you I was pleasantly surprised, the top notes of this fragrance are orange, transparent wood, and white amber. These scents together create a very velvety orange scent, which was actually surprising because I fully expected to smell like I just peeled an orange, and that would have just been a no for me. I was actually really surprised by this, and I've actually worn this quite a few times. I find that the longer that it sits on my skin and works with my body chemistry, the more it actually gives this fresh and warm scent that kind of has you questioning, what actually are you wearing? If I did not know the name of the perfume or the top notes, I really would not have guessed. It's kind of light and playful, and I really actually enjoy it. If you are not familiar with Scentbird, I'm gonna put you on because you know I don't get keys. Scentbird is my favorite fragrance subscription that allows you to test out different perfumes without having to commit to a full size bottle. Listen, if it's affordable and it minimizes risk, especially a risk that I might not like it, I'm gonna do it. Your first month is only $8, and then after that, it's $17 per month, which is perfect for people who, one, love scents, but two, people who are not super familiar with scents but wanna get into their fragrance era. They have a very diverse selection of scents. You can expect brands like Prada, Versace, Deck of Scarlet, the list goes on. You also get a 30-day supply of each fragrance, so it gives you a little bit of time to figure out if it works with your body chemistry, if you really like it, what you don't like, without having to spend like hundreds of dollars on a perfume that you really might not like. Having that flexibility to choose before committing is probably my favorite thing about Scentbird. They also have this quiz that you could take, which I feel like is very beneficial because it's gonna ask you some questions about things that you like and top notes that you like, but it also encourages you to experiment with different fragrances and will even offer you personalized suggestions based off of your preferences. Also, the packaging is small and easy to carry, okay? Like, look at the size of them. They fit super perfectly into tiny bags, your work bag, perfect for traveling. Honestly, you can keep it in your pocket. It's probably the size of a lip gloss. I also really like how easy it is for you to lock and unlock. There's a lock and unlock feature. That way you can ensure that your product is not leaking out and they're not skipping out on the amount of product. It's truly a 30-day supply. If you guys are interested in trying out Scentbird, you guys can scan my QR code here on the screen or use the link down below in the description box because you know I always put the details down there. And of course, you know, I always have a code for you because we love a little sale. With my coupon code Janice55, you'll get 55% off at Scentbird. Oh, plus free delivery to your door and a free case. Basically, you're getting the product for half the price, which is about $8. And I think that's a steal. Thank you so much to Scentbird for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Y'all already know what to do. Head on over there.
It's her birthday, by the way. We're celebrating her birthday.
Thank you. We're here. You guys can tell me now. We're here.
I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know. Now we lie.
We're not lying. We're just I don't know what we're doing. You see, I'm asking a question.
I don't know, baby. Y'all really just outdoing yourselves. I love it.
So happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, guys. So do you know what we're doing?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, we're doing a cooking class.
Well, yes.
Okay, you
Yes,
do that.
she does. Yes,
so
I don't know what we're making though.
So we're making pasta from scratch. Alright. So we're gonna make 2 pasta shapes.
Okay.
2 different sauces.
Thanks.
Yay.
Sorry.
It's fine, but we are gonna work pretty hard.
They love cooking. I love eating.
Yeah, I mean,
I love Rihanna.
We love Rihanna.
that's your name.
Yes, she's a celebrity. She's very famous. She's a YouTube influencer.
She's also a teacher.
And I'm a teacher.
She's saving the youth.
She is.
They love you.
And she's
My
a vocal
goodness.
coach.
They listen.
She's in theater. She does it all.
I just need to take them everywhere.
You should.
We
PR.
should. There's not much that I don't really like.
You were
unless it's
nervous.
like-
We were like, what is she cooking? She's like,
We were trying. So since we couldn't go anywhere for your 30th, we wanted to bring
Italy to me.
You go ahead.
And I see it.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Yes.
I was hoping one for the Italian theme and not the Parisian theme in my
No,
house.
it's fine. It's still fine.
I'm
It's
sorry, I
fine.
should have told you where it was.
Look at us, y'all about to shut it up. Food Network sponsor me.
I'm trying to get my husband.
That too. That too.
So this is your first?
This is my 30th
30th.
birthday. Yes.
I remember what that was like.
How
Well,
was
we're in
it?
our 40s, so
There's no way.
Black
You
no
have
crack.
45, 49.
You're 49.
49.
What?
That's what happens when you live for God.
Keep it if you want to be kept, even if you don't.
This man. Y'all better leave these men alone.
Messing with me.
Yes, yes, they are.
We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna be their best class. Well, Janelle can do it.
I'll put
That's
this
fine. I'll do it with you, Bree. It's
Okay,
okay.
yeah, you guys can get in there together.
I feel like you should do this because your nails are shorter than mine. I can't wait to see what you do next.
I know, you and I are mincing garlic.
I hate that for you. I hate that for you.
I'm so glad to be crushing tomatoes.
I used to help him cook, and when I mean help, I mean watch him.
That's helping. That's support.
He did. He used to make me
Everybody
steak
needs
and
a
everything.
We're chefs. And Dakota's in her vlogging era. Shout out to
She's also a sous chef.
Dakota
She's
Cam.
been, locked down a couple months.
First of all,
Gotta keep her humble.
Make sure nothing's burning.
Oh yeah, because
Right.
the sides are burning. I've been trying
over
to
there running your mouth and you burning.
We're gonna add our spices, okay? So you want to toast your spices.
My eye was closed.
Start
Sorry.
with some
eye closed, Janelle.
Just one.
Keep both eyes open, please. And thank you.
So you said I'm Pokemon.
Well, I'm not eating your food.
Some people are just so nasty.
You taste like one eye open.
Hey yo, you're gonna enjoy this.
I don't want it.
She's gonna enjoy this.
I don't want that. Yes.
Are your hands full?
Nope.
There you go.
Nope. Let me.
You guys know what these are? You want to smell?
Weeds. I'm not kidding.
Like fennel seeds?
That's a good palate. Fennel seed.
Oh wow.
She really
So
I do
this
like
is-
she does. I like it too. It kind of looks like polenta.
A little bit, yeah.
That's what it looks like.
You really be
Polenta
cooking,
cake.
sis.
I didn't get any opportunities because I couldn't speak full Spanish.
Wait,
Do you speak Sanskrit?
how did
You
she
broke it?
know?
Rihanna.
First of all, I didn't break it.
Back in there. Guys, it's gonna look a lot prettier after a few passes. Maybe you just...
Look at my dough. Go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead. Yes, fold. Yes, fold. Yes, fold. Go ahead. I'm a chef. Janelle, please. We have our pasta. It looks delicious. Dakota did her thing with these noodles. Rolled them
Me
so
on
good.
the noodles. Me on the noodles.
Rolled them so good. Y'all, her, this one, and Janelle, they don't make friends like this. 30 will be the most memorable birthday ever. Ever. Like,
Let her cook.
I literally almost cried this morning looking at the room. I like could not believe. Come say hey now.
Hey now.
Such a beautiful birthday. Why is my camera about to die? Hey, this is the second pasta that we made. Look at her.
I'm so stuffed. I am.
My stomach
You know I
hurts.
love pasta.
It's me waiting for my friends to get out of the car. Hello, friends. Could you hear me?
Yes, it's me
Waiting for my friends to get out of the car. Hello. I can't believe I caught up with you guys. It's all
I
right.
like this paint. I do too. I was looking at it. I like the outfit actually. I would have did a different sneaker.
Y'all are such fashionistas, because I would never.
I can't wait to get a snack.
You know what? I do want a little sweet treat. A little treat.
I'm just tired of Janelle eating.
I
I just say it over and over because I know it pisses her off.
Like I'm so tired of her eating. Like all she ever does is eat.
And she looks the way that she
Stomach is
does.
huge.
No, it's flat though.
I'm telling you, God is just. I'm telling you, she deserves.
He couldn't give us everything.
I'm telling you,
He couldn't give us
She should
everything.
be in a wheelchair.
Not my 1,000-pound sisters.
Yes.
Please.
As much as
She called you
She
Amy.
needs hay.
She called you Amy.
At this point,
I don't care.
Try to be in my size 8.
Because now I'm about to go get me a snack.
At this point, honey, you just need
quick snack. Quick snack. I'm screaming. Look at all the Christmas stuff. Wait, no, wait. Oh, but look at this for my
I was
classroom.
going to say, these are cute.
And it's a lamp.
That doesn't go with anything.
In my classroom.
Oh, it's not that bright though.
In my classroom. Why'd you stop?
I didn't even know you were standing right there.
Why'd you stop?
I don't know why that song has me in a chokehold right
because
now.
it was you singing it last night and doing the little rock. We are getting
That
goodies.
is such a good song.
Look at the goodies that I got. Ben and Jerry's almost tried to play me and say that they didn't have milk and cookies here, but they did. It was all the way in the back. Well, I found it. And then I also got cookie butter because I want to make a cookie butter ice latte tomorrow. My favorite part of Christmas is the stocking stuffer.
love the
I don't want
stocking
presents.
stuffer.
I just like a stocking.
Yeah, I'm gonna get everybody a stocking, all the girls. For
Oh, look at the vanilla cashmere.
I know. I was looking at it when I walked in.
I think
it has
you know
so
what? I'll
much.
have like a girls' night, and then we can do our Sex in the City marathon.
We should.
And then I'll give you guys your stocking stuffers.
Let's do it.
Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah, yes. But yeah, so we got some snacks because we're about to go take a nap.
Trying to be Tom Ford, but they are.
And they're going to win.
You try.
And they don't smell the same at all.
Y'all try.
Anyway, I got some cookie butter and Nutella. I could have waited till tomorrow to get it, but I figured if I don't get it right now, I won't get it at all. What'd you get?
I got the Talenti caramel cookie crunch, and I did get the wheat because I want to try it.
A yogurt.
It's coconut, so I hope I don't hate it.
A yogurt.
But she said it tastes like whipped cream, so I hope I don't hate it.
She better not be lying. First of all, I want to do a fit check. I want you guys to see my fit. Look at my fit today.
You gotta turn around so you can see the tights.
Can you see my tights? Can you see them? It's giving Paris. Good morning. I'm tired, first of all. It's 7:30. I have to be at church at 8:30 because I have to sing today. And I've been up actually for quite some time. Like I've been awake since 5:40, but I just got out of the bed and I needed to get out of. Whoa, we look crazy. Anyway, we'll fix it. But anyway, so I've been up for some time, but I just like laid in bed. I don't know why that's like, why I do that. Like I woke up in perfectly good time. I had intentions to like make coffee and just like read my Bible and study this morning. Social media had its grip on me, okay? I was scrolling on TikTok for like literally an hour and then I was like, Brownie, you actually need to get up because we need to get up, we need to shower. But then I forgot that I had to order something to wear for today. And it got here yesterday, so I have to make my way to the package room right now so that I can go grab both items that I purchased to wear today. So that's what we're doing right now. So I'm currently waiting for the elevator. I thought somebody was gonna be in here. Also, I feel like in the morning, my face is My face is really puffy first thing in the morning, and I don't know why that is. I don't sleep on my front. I sleep on my side, and sometimes occasionally like I'll sleep on my back, but usually I'm a side sleeper, so it's just really weird to me that I just have all this like puffiness in my face. I don't know if you guys have any remedies for that. Please let me know. I'm gonna ice roll when I get in the house because I love that. But it's like, how do you depuff your face? How do you depuff your face first thing in the morning? What makes it puffy? Maybe I'll start there. I don't like that I'm now in here and the light has not turned on. Why is it dark? I don't like this. I'm honestly so tired. Like when I get back from church today, I'm doing nothing. And I think I might call off work tomorrow. Because for the life of me, I don't know why we don't have Veterans Day off. Isn't that a federal holiday? Like, why doesn't everybody have Veterans Day off? What's crazy about this package here is that the only thing in this package is a beret. Why do we have this huge box for that? I really feel like my face looks so puffy right now, and it could just be because like my hair is back. Like, I don't know. I don't like it though. I don't like it. So we literally only have about like 25 to 30 minutes before I need to leave the house, and I have to get gas because my gas light came on last night. I knew it was going to, but I was like, okay, like we'll just get it, we'll just pray. And I had like 36 more miles on my car before I need to actually get gas. So realistically, I could wait till after church, but I feel like on the day that I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those people that's like, I know my car. The moment that gas light gets on, I'm putting it on because I feel like I have horrible luck when it comes to my car. Like, y'all know my tire problems. Like, I don't know. I feel like that is just like so present. So I'm like, no, the moment the gas light comes on, because I don't need traffic to play with me today. I know that it will. We are definitely going to get gas before church. So okay, I actually need to clean my house today because like my kitchen island has just like so many packages and stuff on it. Like it's time to get this together. But I actually need to look at these pants real quick. I'm actually upset about these pants because I specifically read the reviews for the pants, and the one girl left this review and was like, this one lady left a review and was like, I'm 5'10". These are definitely tall girl friendly. Well, is the tall girl friendly in the room? Because I guess I must be 6'1". My ankles are gonna be out. They look like gauchos. I hate this for me, and I have no choice but to wear them because I don't have anything else that's maroon. And I'm just like, okay. I feel like my face still looks puffy. I don't know why that is. Like, I've just been noticing that a lot lately. First thing when I wake up, and I noticed, like, I used to notice it before, but like, I just feel like it's really, like, it's actually bothering me. How does one depuff their face? I always feel like it's like this area, so like my eyes and then my like everything in here is just always just so puffy first thing in the morning, and I don't like that. I don't like that. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I need to gua sha. Gua sha? Is that how you say it? I don't do it as regularly as I'm supposed to, so maybe I should do that. I just want to look chiseled all the time. The ice roller feels so good underneath your eyes. Like, this is like my favorite spot right here. Oh my gosh. It actually feels good on my entire eye, which is surprising, but it feels nice. I like it a lot. Okay, I'm not sure if it looks any less puffy. It looks a little less puffy to me. Don't know if you can tell, but all right. Let me go get ready. So it's the next day. I took a day off because I just needed like a mental health day, and I just felt like I just needed a day of rest, and that's exactly what I've been doing. I didn't get up. Like, I woke up this morning around like 5:30, And I laid around on social media for a couple of hours, and then I was like, all right, like maybe I'll just go back to sleep. So I dozed off a little bit, but then I was like, you know what, Rihanna, it's time to get up. So I got up at 11:30, made myself some breakfast. This has been my favorite breakfast, and I don't know why I keep making two because I never finish two, but it feels wrong to make just one. But I've been loving the avocado toast on a hash brown with like a soft medium boiled egg. So good. Adding the sriracha on top is just like, I don't know, it just does it for me every time. Making two was such a bad idea. I'll just wrap it up. I also have really been wanting to try the cookie butter iced latte at home because I didn't like it when I got it from Dunkin' Donuts. And it's actually not bad, but it's more thick than I would want it to be. So I feel like I need to make my own like cookie butter syrup. So stay tuned for that, because not in this video. Somewhere in the near future though, because I feel like it was just like really thick, like the cookie butter, when I blended it in with the coffee. I don't know, it has a really good taste though. Like it tastes just like cookie butter. I just don't love the thick texture of it. That's not really my thing. And I also paired it with a little bit of the brown butter chocolate chip cookie dough creamer because it needed just a little something with some sweetness, because like naturally on its own I don't feel like cookie butter is very sweet, but it is actually really good. I'm glad that I tried it today. Okay, anyway, so I don't really have much planned for today aside from potentially picking up groceries. If I don't pick them up, I'll just have them delivered because I do need to cook something for my house this week. I'm like done buying DoorDash. I feel like DoorDash has seen enough of me. I also want to get like a meal prep out, and I literally have just been adding recipes to the same meal prep video that like should have went out 6 weeks ago. It's just like my eating just hasn't really been that great. It's like, I don't know, I haven't really been like eating stuff that I feel like people really want to eat. Like nobody wants to sit there and watch prepare ramen noodles, bulldog noodles. Nobody wants to see that. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna get grocery wise. Aside from that, I have a lot, and I mean a lot of laundry to fold. The laundry has been clean. It's just been sitting in these baskets, and I need them to go so I can have my dining room back, because they're just, it's like sitting piled up in these baskets right behind my dining room table, and I just feel like it's such an eyesore and I cannot stand it. So right now I have my last load of clothing laundry. Well, I still have to do whites, but there's not a lot of those. So like realistically, I'm not even gonna count that as a full load. But I have my last like big load of laundry in the dryer right now. I'm also washing my towels as well. And then I think I'm gonna wash my bedding today too, because it's time. It's been about 8 days since I washed them last, and like I usually like to do it weekly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that today too, but we're gonna be folding clothes. I also kind of wanna go to the gym today. I really want to start going back to the gym. I just don't know like when my schedule is really going to allow for it. And like I kind of want to start going before work, but my only hesitation with going before work is that it's my hair, because I need braids so that I don't have to like do my hair, because that's been the biggest thing for me right now. Like I won't be able to maintain my straight hair if I'm going to the gym every morning, especially if I want to start incorporating more cardio, because I really want to start like running. I don't know why, I don't know what has gotten into me, but I want to be a runner for whatever reason. But I only want to run on the treadmill. I don't want to run outside. I don't. But with that, I know that I'm probably going to sweat from my roots, and I just can't take that extra time in the morning to like really have to blow out my hair and wash my hair twice a week. I can't commit to that. So today I think I'm gonna go downstairs and like get a little workout in, nothing crazy. I'm basically starting from scratch because I have not been in that gym since before I moved from my last apartment downstairs, and I've been here for almost 3 months now. Actually, it's just about 3 months. So, and even before that, I wasn't going to the gym, so it's been a little bit. So I really am starting back from scratch. So like everything will be me just starting at zero. But right now I'm still just in this chill mode. Like it's 12:15 right now. I kind of want to watch a movie, and maybe what I'll do is while I'm watching this movie, I'll start folding some laundry. And then I need to do my eyebrows because I know you see them, or maybe you can't see them up close, but the way the hair is starting to grow underneath, and I'm like, oh no, I need to do that. And I really want to kind of do a little self-care evening, and then also just like a little Bible study or something. We could talk about that a little bit later too, where I'm at with that. But yeah, that is really the update. I don't know. I feel like, what should I make? What am I in the mood to make for dinner? You know what I've been really loving, and like I am potentially going to buy all the ingredients to make it, but the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad, I don't know why it has me in a chokehold, but it's the only thing that I will eat from there right now. And I don't get it with the avocado ranch. I get it with the zesty apple cider vinaigrette, and it's so good. It's so good. And then also, I actually wanted to look at what the weather was gonna be like this week, because if it's cold, maybe I could do a little soup. I haven't made a chili yet. I haven't made nothing. Ooh, it's supposed to be cold. Today's high is 59, but for the rest of the week, like, tomorrow's high is 49. Same thing with Wednesday. 46 Thursday. Friday 51. Like, it's gonna be cold, so maybe I could do a soup. Or like a chili. I love a chili. White chicken chili sounds good too, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay. But anyway, I have to tell you guys about my birthday, okay? So first and foremost, my girls, okay, Dakota and Janelle, they just have such a special place in my heart, because I felt like, and I've always felt like this growing up, I always have felt like the friend that not got the short end of the stick, but if I was in a group, I wasn't the friend that was like chosen, or like, I don't know, I was just the friend that was loyal to everybody, but I didn't have everybody backing me, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. And so this year, like, I didn't know what I was gonna do for my 30th birthday at all. Like, I was just gonna just do what I do every year, just get my little chocolate cake and sit in my house and just chill out. Like, I wasn't gonna do anything. I was gonna kind of see what like my friends were thinking, if they wanted to do something, and that didn't seem to work. And that's okay, because everybody has different things going on in their lives, so cool. But when I remembered that Dakota had said like, oh yeah, like, girl, do you want me to plan something? Because like, I'll plan something. When I tell you this girl has been planning for a couple of months, I mean a couple of months, because like even the reservation that she put in for the restaurant that I went to Friday night, like, she had to put the reservation in for like a month or two early. So basically Friday, I kind of just had a rough day. So Friday was my actual birthday, and I shared in my last vlog that my grandfather had passed, and so my grandfather's memorial service was on Friday as well in Pennsylvania. So my day kind of looked like this. So basically I worked a half day. So I went into work from 6:30 until 11:30, and then I left. And then I got on the road and I drove to Pennsylvania, which was like a 2-hour and 45-minute drive. I got there and I was a little bit early, but I was grateful because I knew I was gonna have to leave the service early because I needed to get to DC. And from where I was at in Pennsylvania to DC, the distance was about 4 hours. So I knew I could only stay until about 3:15. So I got there at 2. So I'm there, you know, with my grandfather's family, my family for a little bit, and it was just a really short amount of time, and I wished I could have stayed, but like, I also didn't want to, I knew what that meant. If I came, I paid my respects, and I ended up just leaving. I just like wanted everybody that was surrounded by my grandfather to just have some time, like, I don't know, just to mingle with the family and stuff like that. I do very well at funerals, and I talked about that, like I do really well with like death, so I didn't feel like I needed to stay the entire time. I came, I mingled, I said goodbye to my grandfather for the final time, and then I got back on the road, which is, you know, my choice. But I knew that if I would have stayed the entire time, I wouldn't have done anything for my birthday, and like I really wanted to do something for my birthday. Like I didn't want to have this like sad 30th birthday where I just got cake and sat at my house. So I literally got stuck in traffic. I called Janelle and I was like on the verge of tears because I'm like, I'm feeling very flustered. I'm feeling very rushed because now my ETA is not, you know, until 7:30, and I know that we had to be there for 7:30, and now I'm gonna have to change in my car and just all the things. And so she was like, Rihanna, literally do not sweat it. So I got there, I made good time. I got there at 7:30. She helped me change in the parking lot in my car. And then I walked into the restaurant, and it was like me, her, and Dakota. And it was just such a beautiful time. Went to this place called Delina's, which the food was actually so good. So good. I would definitely go back there again. It's definitely, how did Dakota say it? She said it was like where Mexican food meets classy. Like it was such a chic place. The food was amazing. They had this guacamole topped with crab that was to die for. So we did that. We had just a beautiful dinner, and then I thought the plan was that we were all gonna spend the night in DC. So like I brought a suitcase and everything, but then they were like, yeah, just go get your stuff from out of the car, and like, you know, we'll go ahead and like you'll put it in somebody else's car and we'll just drive to wherever we're going. I was like, okay, cool. Come to find out, I was the only one staying at a hotel. They got me a hotel room and they decorated it with like balloons, 30th balloons that you kind of already saw, but I'm just like giving the explanation. Had balloons. They got me me new pajamas, face masks, slippers, wine, a charcuterie box. They even got my favorite chocolate cake and a vanilla Coke, because vanilla Coke is also like one thing that I always treat myself to on my birthday, because, well, I don't drink soda that often. I do like soda, but I don't really drink it that often. But a vanilla Coke is like a special treat for me. It just reminds me of my childhood. So I was going for my birthday, and they got me that. They got me a bottle of wine. Like, they got me like, it was just so much stuff, and I could not believe that they did all of that for me. And it was just like, I'm not like a crier. I'm not like a very emotional person when it comes to things like that, but it actually like brought me to tears, because I was just like, wow, I really thought like that my birthday wasn't important, you know, just how things were like, I don't know, just how I perceive things. Like, okay, like just going back to like friendships, like I just feel like I'm always there to support like other people when it's their stuff, but when it comes to me, I don't feel like I get that same enthusiasm or the same support. And like Janelle and Dakota really like showed up for me, and I'm truly just really very blessed. Gladys couldn't make it because her husband's birthday was like the day before mine, and she was throwing him this birthday bash, and she wanted to be there, but she couldn't be there. So like, I know that if she could have been there, she would have been there. I had that, and then they were leaving, and they were like, okay, like we just be ready tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And I was like, what's 1 o'clock? Like, what are we doing? And they're like, stop asking questions. And so I was like, okay, like I like surprises, but I also don't do well with surprises, because I be wanting to know. I be really wanting to know what's going on. And then you saw that we took a cooking class, and we made pasta from scratch, and it was just such a really like fun time. And I've never taken a cooking class before, so it was just such a great experience. Like, I love those girls down. Like, they just really truly have shown me what sisterhood is, what friendship is, what faith-based community is, but also what women empowerment is, because I feel like every single time I hang out with them, we're always challenging each other and motivating and encouraging each other to go for our dreams. Like, when I tell you the things that we have just been talking about, the things that we have been preparing for, like just as a friend group, is like, wow, like I just feel like they're really pushing me into purpose. And that is something that I really did pray for. I really prayed that God would put me around people who would push me into purpose, that he would surround me with the people who would push me into purpose. And like with them, I feel like every single time it's like, what was the update? How are we doing on this? What can we do to make this, you know, go from here to here? Like, what are some other things? And it's just like, I love that about them. And so this was like a 30th birthday that I will never, ever forget. When I tell you, like, I'm still reeling, and it was like 3 days ago. Like, I just can't get over the fact that like somebody would do that for me. And it was just like, wow. I just want to say just like a huge thank you to Nell and Dakota, because they truly hooked your girl up. And so that was basically like my weekend. We hung out Saturday night too, like just chilled out before I had to come home and stuff, because I had to sing at church yesterday. And then when I came home from church yesterday, like I literally cleaned my kitchen, and then I was in bed like all day. I napped. That's my little birthday spiel or whatever. It was just such a beautiful experience. But yeah, so let me chill out for a little bit more, and then the next time we check in, we're gonna be doing some laundry. This absolutely makes no sense at all. I mean, like, this is just, I don't even feel like it's gonna take me that long. It's just the fact that I've allowed it to get to this point. That's just really unacceptable to me. So let's just knock this out before I change my mind. Are my knees ashy? I hope you can't see that. I also am wearing shorts, just in case you guys, you know, thought I would get up on here on camera like I lost my mind or something. We're gonna time this by watching a movie. So I'm gonna put on, I think I'm feeling Twilight. Okay, I've been watching Criminal Minds all day, and I just feel like I need a little pick-me-up, because Criminal Minds just plays on every emotion that I have, specifically the sad emotion, and I don't wanna feel sad anymore. So I think I'm gonna watch Twilight. Let's just go with Twilight. Okay, for reference, this is the like uncut or whatever it's called. So it's 2 hours and 2 minutes. I feel like I'll be done in an hour. Fingers crossed. Where do I even start? pushed it away with your hand. Anyway, let me pause this. It has only taken me 24 minutes and 28 seconds to fold and separate all of my clothes. So I have a pile that needs to go away for the winter because they're all my summer and spring clothes, and then a pile that needs to just be hung up because they're my winter clothes. I did end up putting away like my sensitive items around regular shirts and pajamas just to make more room, but now I'm getting ready to put them away. So the next task at hand is to get everything on a hanger and in the closet, and that's the part that I absolutely loathe. Like, I know it's not that hard, I just don't be wanting to do it. Also, my stomach feels a little bit upset, so I kind of just want to take it easy. Hello, good morning. All right, so I did most of my laundry last night, but I didn't hang up all of my clothes, so that's a job for after work today, as well as washing my hair because this bun, actually, I feel like this could solve a problem for me because I want to get my hair braided. I don't want to do it, and I don't want to pay somebody else to do it. So it's like, girl, do you really want your hair done? But also at the same time, it's like, I could just wear it in a bun and go to the gym and not have to worry about it, because it's like it doesn't look too bad. I don't really like to wear my hair back, but because I just feel like it's too much face. But I feel like now that my face is getting a little bit slimmer, it doesn't look as weird. I don't know. Anyway, so I just got to work. I got here a little bit early today because I have a meeting for my my formal observation with an assistant principal at the school, and I don't have a lesson plan or the questionnaire that I'm supposed to fill out prior to the observation. So I got here early today to do that. But I actually just kind of wanted to talk and just be open and honest, because I said that I was going to share this the other day regarding my walk with God. Lately, I have just felt very stagnant, almost like as if I just haven't been including God, because I've gotten to this point in my season of preparation and my season of waiting where I just feel like it is not happening for me. It's like the more I prayed on it, the farther away the distance became between what I saw and what God told me were. And some people can say it's impatience, some people, you call whatever you want to, but this is very much my very real reality. And so I really was having a hard time really including God in other things, even though I could see him blessing me in other areas. It's just that, I don't know about you, but when you get to a point where you're praying for something so hard and you don't see that one thing and you feel like God has disappointed you in that area, it's hard for you to focus on anything else. And so I was really struggling, but I was having a conversation with Misty the other day, and I was like sharing that with her because, first of all, this is why faith-based community is so important, especially for people who are in different stages and seasons of their walk with God, because they can really guide you, they can really pour into you and help fill your cup when you can't do it yourself. And so I was telling her, like, girl, I feel like I'm not going to God for anything, which is crazy because I see his hand in my life in so many other areas, but in that one area that it was hard for me to trust him in the first place, I just don't see anything happen. And so we kind of like, she just allowed me to share my feelings and feel the things that I wanted to feel, but she didn't allow me to stay there. And I just asked her, like, you know, my prayer request was that she would pray that I would find that fire again in my spirit, like to be so on fire for God and like just to get back to it. And it was like almost immediate when I said that to her, I felt this hope. And so right now I'm doing this devotional right now in the Holy Bible app, and it's called Don't Lose Hope by Lucy Mendez. And I really like it because it's talking about the story of Hannah. And it's crazy because, like I said, there's nothing new under the sun. The same thing that people were going through in the Bible is the same thing that we're going through today. And now, although I'm not praying, you know, to bear a child, I am praying for specific things. And so one of the things that was mentioned in the devotional today was that in the slow wait for her miracle, what did Hannah do? And we saw in the text, I believe it's in 1 Samuel, that Hannah's attitude remained planted in the house of the Lord. Like, she did not run. And I feel like going to church for me these last few weeks have been an absolute struggle. Like, I actually hadn't really been in town for a couple of weeks, so like I wasn't at church, but then I went to church on Sunday and it was a good service and it was a good sermon, but I just felt so distracted, like it was going in one ear and out the other, because I feel like, I'm being real and I'm being honest, I'm like, God, how many times can I come here and get so hyped up for something that is so clearly not happening? Pastor Denise had said something like, you know, when you're running a race and the finish line is so visible because you're close, but you don't have any more endurance to run on. And she was talking about it, and I was sitting here thinking about my situation, and I was like, okay, well, maybe this isn't even for me because I don't see a finish line in sight. In fact, I feel like I don't know where it's at. I feel like I'm running blindly. I'm running like I look like a chicken with my head cut off. Like, I just feel as though it's just not happening for me. It's just not happening for me. And like, but I am running out of endurance, and I'm trying to build myself up. I'm trying to have faith, because I have to remember that without having faith, it's impossible to please the Lord. And that's one thing that I always want to do. I always want to please him in everything that I do, whether it's my job, whether it's my personal life, how I serve, whatever. And I feel like my faith was dwindling, and I was almost at this place where I was like, God, I don't even want it anymore. Like, I'm just truly lifting my hands off of it. Like, I don't want it. And I was like, is that me not having hope and expectation, or is it just me like truly being done with it? And so, you know, I've just been really allowing God to just soften my heart in this area, because I can be honest, it has hardened my heart a little bit. Like, I've not wanted to talk about it. I've not wanted to pray about it, but I just have to remember that everything in God's timing will be perfect, not my timing, because if in my timing, I don't know everything, but he sees everything. And it's crazy because I was on a flight last week when I went to North Carolina, and I was up in the air, and God was really ministering to me. And I feel like God does this every single time I'm on an airplane, but this specific time it made me giggle a little bit. So I'm like, God, your sense of humor is so you know. But we were up in the air, and the plane is moving very fast, but when I'm looking out the window, it looks like I'm barely moving at all. It looked like I'm in the same spot for a long period of time. And so I'm like, I can see everything. And I was looking at the specific highway, and it looked like people were moving very, very slow on this highway. But in hindsight, when you're on the highway, people are moving, okay? And it was like, I could see everything. And I could see a car from all the way in the distance over there, and I could see a car all the way up here. And it was like, I could just see everything, like this big whole like view that I wouldn't be able to see from my position where I'm always currently standing. And it was, God was literally like, and this is why I'm in control, because I can see. And not only can I see that, I can see the individual pathways of each person on this highway or just in the world. And he was like, you don't have the ability to do that, so you only see from what you physically can see, but my view is different, and mine's interdimensional. And so it was just like, oh, okay, God, I hear you. But I don't know, I just feel like I want to start putting out more faith-based content, not just for you guys. It is for you guys, but it's really for me and holding myself accountable, because I just feel like I've just been not backsliding. That's not, I haven't gone back to any worldly ways or anything. It's just, I've just been so frustrated with God, and I don't like to be frustrated with the Lord. And I know that he understands it, but it's like, I don't want that. Like, I want to be able to come to my Heavenly Father and talk to him about what's going on, and where I feel like he's let me down, and why I feel so disappointed, but also at the same time, like, just continue to worry about the things that I can control, because there's still a lot for me to learn. And so I really honestly want to use that time, this time, where it's just me, and I'm not having to give my attention to other things and other people, when I can really, when I have this time right here, right now, that I'll probably never get back, so I don't know, it's just very eye-opening for me, because in the story in 1 Samuel that I was sharing before, I don't know how to say his name. It was like Elkanah. He went to the temple every year, because they didn't really, I don't believe they went to church every week, but every year they would go to the temple to be in the presence of God and to worship. And Hannah very well could have just said like, no, I'm not going. What am I going to waste my time for? Because that has very much been my whole thing. Like, why am I even going to church? Because I'm just gonna go hear the same thing, have this hope, and then I'm gonna be let down when it doesn't happen. But no, she stayed in a heart posture of worship. She didn't allow that waiting period to remove her from the presence of the Lord. And that's something that I truly need to get back to. And I'm already starting to feel myself like get back into the swing of things. Like, I just feel like, all right. And I don't know why I do this to myself, because I know that I always feel better when I'm in the presence of the Lord, when I'm including him in everything, when I'm studying, when I'm reading, when I'm talking about him, when I'm worshiping and fellowshipping. But like, there are just some times where, you know, the flesh really just wants what it wants, and you know, you're just in your own way. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to share that. And if you're in a similar situation, just know that there's no better place to be then in the presence of the Lord, because he's the one with the answers. He's the one that can grant you that perfect peace. Like, there's nothing here on this earth, there's nothing here in this world, no person, no job, no opportunity that will be able to fulfill you the way that the Lord can. And when we realize that, we won't have that, I don't know, we won't be so easily just frustrated with the Lord when it's not happening on our time, because it's like at the end of the day, we still have him. And that's truly the biggest blessing of all. So that's just kind of where I'm at right here, right now. I don't know, maybe it's redundant, but that's just my truth. And I just wanted to share, because I've just like been like, God, I thought that, first of all, the way the year started, if you got, my testimony is going to be crazy, because if you knew, there's a select few people who really honestly truly knew how the very first day of the year started. And when I tell you, I thought it was going to take me out, I thought it was going to take me out. And then sometime later, God really just gave me this peace. And I said, okay, maybe I can breathe again. I can live again. I have a will, a desire to live again. And then there were some setbacks here and there. And like, I just truly thought that when I finally got that peace from the Lord, that maybe the end of the year would be different than how I started the year. But now the end of the year looks pretty similar to the beginning of the year, without the hurt, without with all that extra stuff. I don't know, I just thought my situation, or that season of my life, would have been over, and it's just taking a little bit longer than what I would have liked or anticipated. But it is currently what it is, and I know that there's a good reason for it. So it's not really up to me to like it, it's just for me to steward it well, because nothing is ever wasted when it comes to the Lord. Nothing is ever wasted when it comes to the kingdom. So just wanted to share that and be an encouragement for you guys. But now I need to get into work, because I've just like talked for 15 minutes. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys a little bit later.